Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming to the final band concert for the year. Um, it's so exciting, and it just feels like this year has gone by so quick. But here we are, we're at the end, and I'm so proud of all the students, not just only the ones in front of you, but of course the ones in front of you, but of just the progress that we've made this year. I'm so excited for next year as well. But to start tonight, we have our percussion ensemble. This was a new class that we have, that we started this year, and it just gives the percussionists an opportunity to work on the many different percussion instruments that there are. I would say this year we put a lot more focus into the mallets or keyboard instruments, and it's just so amazing to see us have so many more percussionists and so many more instruments being used. So I'm excited. Unfortunately, next year we won't have percussion ensemble, but we're still looking at how we can have the some time dedicated for percussionists to look at all the many instruments that there are. So possibly a drum club. But yeah, tonight we're going to be starting with the first piece, Africa, by the band Toto, or yes, by Toto, and we're going to have our percussion ensemble with some other percussionists to help fill in, and yeah, hope you enjoy Africa. That was Africa by Toto. Up next, we're going to be playing Make a Man Out of You. This is from the animation Mulan. And yeah, that's enough. I don't think there's anything else. I hope you enjoyed. This is I'll Make a Man Out of You. And that was our percussion ensemble. Yes. Next, we're going to have our concert band play, and we need to get some of the percussion instruments back behind the curtain. So please be patient with us while we get set up for the concert band. thanks for the patience while we do that transition. And that was our first piece. It was a medley of Studio Ghibli music in the form of a march. So you may have heard some of My Neighbor Totoro and other Studio Ghibli animes. For our next piece, we're going to be playing Lyric Interlude. This is going to be much slower, and it's by James Barnes, and it's going to feature some soloists. And yeah, I hope you enjoy Lyric Interlude. lyric interlude by James Barnes. For our final piece, we're going to be playing another kind of movie animation theme, and that's kind of a medley, kind of similar to the first one, but for How to Train Your Dragons. So if you've seen this, it has great music, pretty good story too, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the How to Train Your Dragons. Next, we're going to be going to our jazz band, and so please be patient with us while we move the stage. And concert band folks, let's join us back in the audience, and then any jazz band people, let's come on up, and let's get ready for the jazz band. Sorry, I'm so sorry. We have one more thing, and that is the band awards. So we do this, or we're going to do this, but last year we did this as well. We have 2 awards to give, and I want to apologize by saying that it is right now in my office, so I'm going to go and grab it really quick, if that's okay. I'm sorry, that's on me. So we're going to get ready for that. I'm going to be back in just a second. I'm really sorry about that. And I'm glad we got that. Gay boosters, they're such a huge help for us. And so yes, thank you. For our 2 awards for the concert band class, we have the Most Improved and then the John Philip Sousa Award. And we're going to start with the Most Improved Award. This goes to a student that has improved the most. And that's really hard because there are so many instruments and there's so many different parts, and all of them are important, and I've seen so much growth, and so it is so hard to pick. And I make the kids choose. So we had a vote, and they filled out a form, and so for this year, the Most Improved recipient is Trey Bell on tuba. Trey came to us this year starting on percussion actually, and then realizing that maybe percussion wasn't it, and so you wanted to do tuba, and we needed a tuba, so he's picked up tuba this year, and he's made a lot of improvements. So great job, Trey. He got a gift card to Winworks, so he can continue his journey of improving at Winworks. Then for our next award, we have the John Philip Sousa Award. This is an award given to a lot of people at different bands. Almost a lot of bands do it. When I was in high school, we had a John Philip Sousa Award. John Philip Sousa is known as the King of Marches, and he's written a lot of marches for American bands. And this award goes to a student that's been a leader and really has kind of led the way for the students in their class. And this year, the recipient for the John Philip Sousa Award is Megan McGregor. Megan, you guys probably talked when she was just speaking, but she's done a great job this year as our drum major, and has just really gotten everyone together, and we have all been able to move as a group, and she has been a part of that. So great job, Megan. Thank you. Now we're going to move to the jazz band. So please be patient with us while we move the stage. Concert band people, if we can move our chairs and stands back, because we're going to actually sit up in front of the curtain. Front row, second row, if we can just push back a little bit, and then jazz band people, let's come on up. So please be patient with us while we switch to jazz band.
$10 to Winworks, can't beat it.
looks like we're finishing up getting our setup, so thank you for being patient. Trying something a little new, and we're going to set up in front of the curtain tonight. Hopefully it sounds better for you guys, and I think that it'll help. So this is our jazz band, and we're going to be playing first a piece titled Cute. It's arranged by Bob Mincer, and we're going to have a few soloists, and you'll see them, but we'll have a microphone for them, and applause after each solo. And yeah, are we all ready? Do we need a B flat? soloist Max on trumpet. Then we had Jasper on the trombone and Baylor on the tenor saxophone. And Nicholas on the drums. For our next piece, this is a kind of Latin tango piece called Libertango, arranged by Michael Philip Mossman. Got it? And this piece is going to have 4 solos. And we're going to start with the soloist Reed on piano, then Lily on the tenor saxophone, Lucas on the guitar, and then Matthew on the bari sax. So again, this is Libertango. Liver Tango, fun piece, right? For our next one, we're going to be playing Feeling Good. You probably have heard this one before. It's pretty popular, and this arrangement has originally written for saxophone, but also vocal. And tonight we're going to be featuring a vocalist, Julieta, and yes. As well as a drama student, but is also a band student. She's our flute section leader, so thanks Julieta for being a part of Feeling Good with us. So let me get you a mic. Hello. Oh. that was feeling good. Hopefully that got you feeling good. For our final piece, we're going to be playing Sing 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 by Louis Prima. This is a pretty popular drum set piece, and we're going to be featuring our drummer Penny on the drums. So here is Sing Sing Sing. have our Jazz Band Awards. So just like the concert band, we have 2 awards for the jazz band. The first one we're going to start with is the most improved. So again, just like concert band, most improved. The students decide this one, or they decide both. But for this one, this year, for most improved, we have, Matthew Lane on Barry saxophone. Well done, Matthew. Yeah, it's just, there's so much improvement, and I just see it every day in all of them, and jazz, it's a little different just because it's so personalized, and everyone has their own individual part, for the most part, and so it's just them, and so they need to improve, and they've been improving, and it's been great to see. Nice job, Matthew. And for the next one, we have the Louis Armstrong Award. So this is similar to the John Philip Sousa, but it's just has the name Louis Armstrong. And for this year, the Louis Armstrong Award goes to Enzo Lin, trumpet. EJ's been a great leader. Second trumpet or the lead trumpet part is really important in jazz, and EJ's done a great job, and he's been a model for the students and has really led the group this year. So great job, EJ. All right, for the last part of the concert, we're going to recognize all the band seniors, and so if I could have jazz band, let's move our chairs and stands back so that we can leave some space. I didn't think about that when we wanted to set up in front of the curtain. But let's move things back, and if you're a senior, let's go ahead and stay. If you're planning to do a senior speech, stay as well, but everyone else, let's go ahead and head to the audience. So we have 10 seniors this year, and that's between both concert and jazz band. So if I could have all the seniors come on up. And what we're going to have is we have some underclassmen, and they're going to do some speeches for all of the seniors. So we've picked each senior that they're going to speak for. It's only going to be about 3 to 4 minutes each, or that's at least what I told them maximum. And so, yeah, let's have the seniors line up. Underclassmen that are planning to do speeches, I see some of us over here. Let's come up towards the microphones. Great. We have all 10. Okay, so let's just go in the order that they've lined up in. So who's for EJ? Next.
Hey guys, good evening. EJ is the best person ever. He has helped me so much this year. This is my first year in jazz band. He's done nothing but help me and give me great support and advice. And even before that, in concert band, years past, just coming helping out, playing with the band. He's awesome. Yeah. It's great.
So, like Matt said, EJ helps out a lot, and even though he's not in concert band, he comes and helps us out when we need stuff. Our trumpet section is a bit small, but he makes up for that. And then also just for pep stuff, he's not required to, but he still comes and shows up, which shows how much he cares for the band program.
That just shows the type of guy EJ is. I mean, he always comes in with a smile, raises the atmosphere in the room. Like, he's hilarious. He's such a nice guy. We love to have him around. We're going to miss you a lot, EJ.
Hello there. So this right here, this is Cece. This is the trombone section leader. So she's been a great friend and inspiration to me and Jasper for the last 3 years. Take it away.
Yeah. When I came into high school, I was new to the band. I'd never played trombone before. I was an orchestra kid, I'll admit it. But I remember before even the first day of school, Cece was here at band camp. She really helped integrate me into this new community, and she's been here for me ever since.
You know, for me, I'd started playing the trombone in the 6th grade, but it wasn't until high school where I got the opportunity to play with this freaking awesome trombone player that Cece is.
It really has been an amazing pleasure to be able to play with CC, going to football games, basketball games, and even a couple soccer games where the Chiku joke was born.
You know, speaking of which, Cece and I have always been messing with each other. You know, the three of us, we like to prank each other, you know, and some other people. You know, one of my favorites was involving an airborne deodorant.
One of my favorite memories with CC was when, after the St. Patrick's Day Parade, to celebrate Chiku Day, we went and we thrifted each other's outfits that we wore on band tour.
And we could say some crazy stuff about that day, but like that just takes way too long.
Yeah, but CC has really always been a helper for both me and Gavin. I've always loved it how she's always willing to take time out of her day, especially to like come help us practice difficult parts at lunch on time.
Going into high school, I didn't know how to play my instrument beyond the basics. Cece, along with a few others, were the biggest supports I could have ever had. I wouldn't be like anywhere where I am today without the help of her.
Beyond the band room too, CC has been not just an amazing musician, but an awesome friend too.
All these years, CC has been an outstanding addition to our community, and I'm telling the truth when I say our section will not be the same when you're gone. Thank you for everything you've done for us, and Jasper and I, and along with the rest of the band, are really going to miss you. Good luck in life and in college.
We're here for Baylor, aka the best sax at Sehome. He's single-handedly carrying the saxes on his back the entire year.
We all have so many great memories of Baylor. For example, on band tour, we all were learning just the two of us, and every single time he took the lead and learned the part. He took real initiative, and he's the best saxophone here. It really won't be the same without him.
Adding on to that, in every single song we've played this year, Baylor's always been the first saxophone to learn the part and play it perfectly. And that's just why I see Baylor as such a great role model and someone I want to strive to be as. Someone who is able to either sight read perfectly or learn it in the next 2 minutes. And this is why this is why we're sending off Baylor the happiness. Baylor, he's a man full of wisdom. He's been able to make people happy, hopefully not sad or angry, but you'll go on to accomplish great things. Just keep being who you are.
And she makes it just look so easy, and the sound that comes out of her instrument whenever she plays it is just so beautiful. And she's so incredibly talented and smart. She always shows up to band just with a happy expression, and she always knows when to crack a little joke at times. I'm really gonna miss you next year, but I know that you're gonna do incredible things in life. Yeah.
This is for Julietta, the flute section leader. Julietta, I wanted to thank you for being so sweet and inclusive to me throughout my 3 years in band. When I first joined Sehome band, I was definitely way different, and I was super shy as a freshman. High school was new and terrifying to me. I kind of already struggled to find where I fit in previously at middle school. And at the time, I honestly did not believe that I would find any connections or friends because of how scared I was to approach other people. But then when I met you in the flute section, I realized that I was so wrong about that. You were one of the people that got to know me even though I was extremely shy. And one memory that I have is specifically my first band tour, when you and Pax let me be in your group and included me in conversations, which I really appreciated, and I still do to this day. I also love your humor, your talent, and how fun you were in our flute section. I always felt that you brightened up our section, whether we were being productive or not in sectionals. Thank you for everything. I'll miss you so much and wish you the best in your next chapter in life and your music journey. You're amazing.
Megan has been a really important friend and role model to me throughout high school. I think we've been through a lot together, from attempting to read Emma freshman year to playing in multiple ensembles at solo ensemble this year. I think I'm not alone when I say that Megan has been really inspirational to me and to everyone else in the band, and has brought this program so much further than it was at the start of the year. I think at the start of the year, there was a lot of concern with so many people coming into the band from either middle school or the freshman band that we had last year, and we weren't really a cohesive band. Megan has been a really large part of making sure that we got together and integrated everyone into the band so that we're so much stronger as a band and as a community by the end of the year. She's a very talented flute player, a talented dancer, and as we learned at the Memorial Day Parade, very good at the baton. So, Megan, you're going to do incredible things at Boston College, and I'm really going to miss you next year when I'm Meganless.
I first met Lily my freshman year during the summer cross-country practices, and that's when I learned that she would be in band too, and I quickly learned that she's a super multi-talented person. She's super creative, she sews all kinds of amazing things, and she also draws and she paints, and her art is amazing. And she's also a really talented musician. If you didn't know, in addition to sax and clarinet, she also plays the mandolin, which is super cool. And she puts so much effort into her music. I know many lunches were spent in the band room working on rehearsing her parts, and she really does things until they're as perfect as they can be, and I think that's something that is really valuable. She's also just such a great friend. She's really kind and genuine, and we've had so much fun together. Some of my favorite memories from this year have been from our long runs. We've had lots of fun conversations, whether it's the mummified chicken in her basement, and whether it deserves a burial in the backyard, or her hypochondriacal case of the avian flu. And so she's got a great sense of humor, and I know you're going to go on to great things when you're in Edinburgh, and I can't wait to hear about where you're going next. on the snares, and they're going absolutely nuts, and they look like they're having the time of their lives. And that's when I realized that, like, how much fun you could have in band, and also how much fun Penny brings to band. She's always ready to have a good time, and she's always ready to bring the focus, but also just bring the groove, and that's something I really admire. She also always talked about how playing music with people is a really great gift, and I think she's really right about that. And getting to learn from her has been a really great gift. So thank you.
First of all, Penny's a goat, so. And she brings such a fun and goofy but like determined energy to the drum line, which I think has definitely helped all of us kind of get closer with each other. She has helped me so much with the person I am today, and just getting to know her has been amazing. My favorite memory is probably co-vocals conducting in band one day. We dropped a conductor stick, no one else noticed. Penny and I look at each other, just start bursting out, and it takes like, I don't know, 5 seconds. And I don't know what is after this video, but you're gonna do great.
Every section leader makes an impact on their section, but I know that Penny's will make such a lasting change for ours. This year during the band tour, we had some time to practice as a section, and we began improvising, creating our own cadence, which we now call swag. And it was so nice to be able to contribute and have a part of it from everyone that we now get to play together. Yeah, Penny inspired me to continue percussion. It was a challenge for me at the beginning of the year, but I'm really excited to move forward with band. Yeah, Penny's legacy is one that we'll definitely tell all of our future freshmen about.
I am not an underclassman, but I would like to take a minute to talk about Mace because he is so cool. So, you've all seen him on stage, but you've likely never actually seen him backstage. And he shines just as brightly backstage as he does when performing. Like, I'm sure you've all seen him really getting into playing the guitar. That is so cool. He's such a rock star. So before concerts, you can always find him like strumming his guitar, was really getting into it with a boatload of enthusiasm. And it's clear that he's extremely hyped to play. And while I'm not in jazz band, I've also heard that he's so ready to take the solos when they need that. And I think that is just so brave, and it takes a lot of confidence for somebody to do that. And I'm so glad we have Mace doing that. Because honestly, I love listening to his solos. They're great. They're wonderful. So that demonstrates his passion for jazz. But I've also had the chance to be in class with him outside of so I've been in class with him in guitar, French, and media studies. And so our freshman year, I was in guitar, and I always admired his curiosity and passion to learn new chords or strumming patterns. And he would come to class just always ready to learn, and it was like my first real introduction to how much he actually loves music. And so he's such a rock lover. Like, I don't know, you love AC/DC, right? Sorry. Yeah, that's really cool. AC/DC, people might say like it's pretty well rated, but it's honestly underrated. Like, really good music taste. And so I'm also in media studies with him this year, and I remember during one of our seminars, he had made a piece of music to show us all, and it was a rock piece about just how much community and how much friendship that community brings in and of itself. And he wrote it, he recorded it, and then he presented it, and I'm pretty sure, did you upload it to YouTube too?
Not yet. That was
Okay.
this weekend. I'm going to retake the vocals and then upload it later.
That's gonna be super duper cool. I'm super excited to see that. such an incredibly creative person. And I've seen that shine both through performances, but also media studies and guitar. And also on Anchors Today, where he did a hilarious segment that almost had me peeing my pants from laughing on misheard lyrics. If you can find, I think it was on May 19th. Highly recommend watching it. It was so funny. It was funny, really freaking funny. But he also has a YouTube channel, as previously mentioned, and he uploads a lot of really cool creative projects on it, where you can just see the hard work shine through. So again, he's just an incredibly hard worker with really incredible work ethic that I really admire. And he always provides really good insight or answers questions in class, and I think he adds a really valuable layer of information or more in-depth way of thinking and analyzing media that I always really appreciate. And overall, he's just an incredibly hardworking, creative person, and I am sure I can speak for everyone when I say he's incredibly valued in the Sehome music community, and I'm so excited to see what he does next year. And I look forward to hearing about all your wonderful endeavors.
How loud is this? I'm really funny. I'm one of the pianists. Obviously, the other pianist is Emmett Palmer. And that while we're both listed under the rhythm section, we both adamantly agreed that that should change and we should get our own special section with nice shiny ink. Because, and this is a little bit of a tangent, I will give it, as much to Nicholas's disbelief, playing the piano is a lot harder than just playing the entertainer over and over again, right? You know, you do it after class, drummer boy, every single time without a fail. I know it's just spite, and I do have a little joy in saying it enrages Emmett a little wee bit more than it enrages me. And why playing any instrument is hard, piano is harder-y, kind of. I'll get into it, all right. I mean, we don't have to assemble our instrument, we don't have to articulate our notes. We have 82 keys laid out in front of us, and much to EJ's displeasure, we can play the highest note with minimal effort. However, we have to read double the sheet music, right? And that makes Emmett pretty cool. Enough about the piano. Skip that. Get rid of that. Me and Emmett both joined jazz band this year. And I must say, since day one, it's been nice to have a piano battle buddy. From the glares we make at each other as we acknowledge our accidental procrastination before rehearsal, or the never-ending battle to avoid the warm-up charts. Those warm-up charts are just, we don't like it, okay? I'm making that known. Oh, well, yeah, because I always win that battle. I never play the warm-up charts. I always make you do it. Not to mention the countless times you've forgotten your sheet music and borrowed mine. However, the one time I forgot my sheet music, I will say, it was nice for you to lend me yours. While we both enjoy sharing music compositions and classical piano highlights, I'm going to miss showing you some of the best swing jazz, Beethoven, or outrageous, depending on how you think about it. You don't like it. I like it personally, right? But I'm sure you'll I'm sure you'll enjoy UW. Oh no, I lost my spot. Impress your new classmates with your outstanding ability to play Take 5, right? Or, no hand?
Some other takes.
Some other takes, but majority.
Take 6.
Take 7. That's it. Or your ability to turn everything into a Whiplash reference. I'm just saying. On that note, I hope I didn't rush through the speech and enjoy your time at UW.
Hey everyone, thank you all for coming out tonight. That was all of our seniors. We're going to miss them, and we'll see you next week for graduation. Oh, sorry.
You're a little taller than I am. Just a little bar. The whole families and the students all want to say a big thank you to you as well. I had a big sort of speech written And then I listened to the kids talk about their classmates. And what I thought about was how, like, on top of just teaching, how many instruments are we? A million instruments. You have managed to build this community here where everybody feels valued and welcomed and important. And, you know, of all the things that you can give to kids going out in the world, that sense of, like, you matter and you're important to people is one of the biggest things you could do. So we really appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you. I wasn't expecting that. It's so great to feel that, and you know, I don't know. I'm so grateful to be here and to work with these students every single day. You know, and I'm glad that I'm here. So that's it for tonight. I want to get you guys all home. I know you guys are going to Menchie's after, so yeah. Thank you all for coming tonight, and I will see you next year.